lesson 4, and we use assemblies or system estimate to estimate a roof of a residential building with the layout provided in the problems. And as you recall in the previous video, assembly or system estimates, basically we want to group some item at a convenient unit of measure. We don't go too detailed, but we don't go superficial like we use order of magnitude or square foot cost estimate. We little bit more detail, and in this case, we consider the roof as a system and do the estimate for the roof. So in this case, they use the roof plan, roof structure, rafter, that is structure 2 by 8, and OC it means on center, and the interval between the rafter is 12 inches, so one foot. And then the 16 is 5/16 inches CDX, and the roof covering insulations, composite or 1-inch fiberboard that we have, and then roof asphalt roofing, and then we have roof edge galvanized sheet metal with the specification skylight 5x5. This is skylight and double glazing. So those are the specification for this roof, and we want to estimate the roof. So always to estimate, regardless of which method we have done so far, we need to know what is the quantity, the unit of that quantity, and then what is the unit cost, timed out together. If the estimate have multiple items, do one by one, add them up, and that the process should be applied. And of course, in the real life, we have do in spreadsheet, in the software, etc. You have a chance to do that in project 1, but here just only the roof. So what should we do? The reference we need for this problems is the worksheet 4, reference B, for this assembly estimate. So those two need to be with you to do these problems. So first thing first, we need to find out the quantity. In this case, what is the square foot? The areas in terms of square feet of this house. And at the layout here, they divide into 2 rectangles. The first one is the main buildings, that is area A, and for the garage, B. Everyone see that there. So from that, we try to find out the quantity, how to find out, and you need to familiarize with the information, with the dimension they give, and how the roof look like. Okay, for example here, 30 feet horizontal, it means in this case it's level, and then that 122 feet it go edge in here, so it have some slope. 50 feet horizontal, that one go up, go down slope. 20 feet horizontal, but you see 12 feet slope, go up. That give you some perspective. So you need to visualize that is 3D information, not flat, right? So let me put a figure for us to see what did that look like. So you can see the figure, even when you just like you use the helicopter view or aerial view, which we'll talk about that in reading the plans, but like or iBird view from the top, you see whatever there, it all is flat, right? But in the real life, this is slope, and then the horizontal distance between these two, it will be less than the distance from slope here plus slope there, because two sides of the triangles always greater than the other side of the triangle. So keep that in mind when you do and visualize what are the length they given. This is horizontal length, right? Horizontal. But this one is slope. So keep that in mind when we do. Give you an example here. This is the edge, and this is slope. So when you see that information in there, actually that edge here, it becomes this area. So that from here to here, it should be 18 feet, not 30 divided by 2, 15 feet. 15 feet it will be there, horizontal. But the edge in this case have to be 18. See that there? So that we need to do to visualize that is 3D, not 2D with everything is flat. So with that, we can go ahead to find out the areas, and we have solution there. I just go to walk through with you for the solution for the roof areas. We need to determine what is the roof for the main buildings A, and then the garage B. So main house and garage. For the to determine the areas, first we need to find out the ratio between the slope distance and horizontal distance. Very important. So for A, and you can see slope here, distance 18, and the horizontal distance corresponding to that 18, it will be 30 divided by 2. So 15 feet horizontal, 15 feet vertical, slope 18 feet. So slope here, it will be 1, 2, 1, 2. And then similarly, slope distance and horizontal distance for part B, which is the garage. And as you can see, horizontal 20 divided by 2, it means 10 feet. And then corresponding to the slope, it goes to the edge of the house here. And you can see here, that is, can say that it's 12 feet divided by 10 horizontal, it will be 1, 2. It means whatever we go horizontal 1 foot, then the slope, it will be 1.2 feet. So with that ratio, it's very easy to determine the areas for A or for B. So for area A, what you need to do, just find out the horizontal areas of these rectangles. Horizontal 30 times 50 horizontal, so 30 times 50, not 20, this should be 30 here, and then that will be 1500, and 10 times, let's say that is 30 times 1.2, that's why we have 18 square feet. Makes sense? So that should be 30, that number. And then area B, we have the same, just find the horizontal areas, 20, 400 times 1.2, 480. So add those two, you get 2,280 square feet. So as you can see, very fast. Even the roof, it go up and down. What we need to do, very simple, find out the horizontal areas of cover the roof, find out the ratio of slope distance and horizontal distance, get that done, and then you will get the area. Very quick, very fast. Keep that in mind. So that is the area. So the first, the quantity and the unit of that quantity. The next thing we need to do is find out the unit cost. Other item, we also need to find out the quantity. And then the roof edge, it go through all the area there. And as you can see, start from, let's start from here. So you have this corner 30, so you see that there, roof edge 30 horizontal, 50 horizontal, and then we put 18 because this is go to slope up, as I showed you earlier here, slope 18, not 15. So 18, so that way 18 times 2, and then here 20 horizontal, and that goes slope here again, so it will be 12 times 2 in there, so it will be 210 linear feet for the edge. Skylight already given 5 by 5, so it's 25 square feet. So those are the quantity. Now the unit cost, that what we need for the reference here. So the